So ensure to watch this video completely and ask further questions if not clear with some certain things. Okay, so I'll be showing us several steps and how to use the application, and I think this guide will assist you to efficiently use the Sharecrm even with minimal supervision. So let's open the application now. To get this Sharecrm, all you just need to do is to go to Play Store or Apple Store, then search for Sharecrm, something like this, Sharecrm. Okay, it will open up this page. As you can see, the one we are concerned about is this one. The one we are concerned about is this particular one. So this is the one you should download, Sharecrm, with a B icon, and all you just need to do is to do install. Because I already have the application on my phone and now I've got an update, that is why I'm saying this. So I'll click on update to update, and if I'm downloading for the first time, then I will click on download or install. I'll wait a while for the download to be completed before I proceed. Now my application is installing. It has completed the download process and now installing. Also wait for the installation to complete. This will take a little while, but it should be less than a minute or two. Now, as I can see, my Sharecrm is now installed. I need to check the open button to see what the CRM looks like. That is an option, but if you already have CRM on your phone, all you just need to do is to locate the application just like this here, and you click on it. When you click on it, you should see this option that says Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. Ensure you click on Agree. So you can see the yellow line underneath, loading. It says allow CRM to send you notification. Ensure you click on allow so that you can always get notification about approval and some other application-based processes. So on this page, you can see an introduction of the CRM. It is used for instant messaging platform specially designed for office. Corporation, let your workflow smoothly, and sales assistant effectively improve sales performance, and scenario application flexibly responds to different office requirements. So these are things that we're going to be using the CRM for. So let us click on login to proceed. Now we are on this login page. When you get to this page, always ensure to use the ENT account option that is at this central side of the screen. ENT account. Always ensure to click on the ENT account to log in. Note, if you do not have a login account, you can always contact the IT department for your account creation. Such in case that we have an account, all we just need to do is to put the enterprise code, which is TJWL2021, and the user is your phone number. Please provide your phone number in this field to log in, and the password that is given to you by. So in my case, my account number or phone number is 081 0000 and now I'm expected to enter the account password. So now I'll be entering the account password. Should you have issues with your password, you can contact the IT person to assist further. So now I'll click on the I have agreed to our terms of service and privacy policy. After that, all you just need to do is to click on login. Ensure you have moderate internet connection speed and your application should work just fine. So Google is offering to save my password. I can click on save to save the account password. Next, I have a notification which says allow Sharecrm to manage and make phone calls. Please do allow. Another notification, allow Sharecrm to access photo, video, music and audio on this device. Click allow. Now, after allowing these permissions, definitely your application should work just fine. Now, on this interface, I can see the few buttons that are underneath here. If you are having just these 4 buttons, which include messages, work, application, and me, ensure to contact the IT specialist in charge to fully configure your application so that you can use your application appropriately. Now, I just contacted the IT specialist to enable my application to work completely. And now, when I check underneath, I can see one more option, which is what? The CRM. The CRM is now added. Should you have issues or if your application is not showing the CRM option, contact the IT personnel to assist you further. To confirm that your application is working correctly, you should have messages, you should have work, you should have CRM, you should have app, and you should have me. If you have all these 5 options at the bottom, I can assure you that you are good to go and you can start using your CRM for your sales operation. Now, I'll be explaining our CRM interface, what this and the other options means. Okay, we have the CRM messages. These are automated CRM notifications. You can check to see what is there. So we have CRM notifications, and as you can see, this is a permission change from the admin. Okay, we have another Sharecrm customer service. These are helping customer service options that we have on the CRM. We have file transfer. This is also used to save your file on the CRM application. Also, I have Lonto department. It is showing the department I belong to, and I can also invite my colleague to join me up on CRM. Okay, these are the basic options that I have on the CRM. You can also use the CRM to send messages to your sales partners in the business and more. To do that, all you just need to do is to click on the plus sign at the top and do new chat. Okay, now I'll be explaining some few more options that we have on the CRM that we can make use of. Quickly, let's take our time to go to me. Let's see what we have under me. Now, under me, this is showing a biograph, a simple information page about this salesperson. At the top, I have my name, test salesman, and a dummy image, a placeholder, which is going to be my profile picture later on. And I go back to messages. Now, let's get to work. We want to start the required operation on CRM. Most of our operations are stored under the CRM button. So when I click on the CRM button, I should see this page. Now at the top, I can see leads, and I can see customer, and I can see all objects. Trust me, we have many more options to work with. How do we get these options? I can easily click on all objects to open up all the objects that are available for me to use on the CRM. When this shows up, I can touch to close, and here I have lots more options to use, and I can always come to check anytime I need them. But there is something we can do. I can add more of this option at the page period to this. Like if I want to have more of this option out there, I need to click on settings and pick the items that I want to create as a shortcut. The items to be selected on this page include log, sales order, sales record, and calendar. You can decide to add more based on your preference, depending on you. I can add sales price list inclusive. So when I'm done with adding, I can also remove by clicking on the red line. I'll click on save. So immediately I save it, I can go out of the all objects, and out here I can see the newly added included shortcuts, which I can easily make use of when I click on when I click on CRM. So this is a summary of my calendar, summary of my leads record follow-up, summary of my new customer. Okay, the next thing, we'll be picking some of these operations and we'll see how they work and what they are used for. Please ensure you rewatch this video if you miss any part. Now, we'll go with leads. What is lead and why are we using lead in our training or for our business? What is a lead? A lead can be a company or an individual who has expressed interest in a company's product and or services. In a CRM system, a lead is usually the starting point of a person's record. For any customer that will be coming on board and that will be buying from the system, it is required that they are created firstly under the lead option. So we can proceed with the lead by clicking on it. If you're bringing in any new person into the business, they need to be added firstly as a lead before any other activity can be performed on the customer or for the customer. Here we are. As you can see, my lead page is empty because I have got no lead. To add a new lead, I need to make use of the plus icon right here. When I click on it, it loads up and it shows a form to fill for each person who has shown interest in our company's product and or services. Here we are. This form is to be filled appropriately to qualify your entry as a legit lead. So guys, I want to proceed with the lead tutorial. Like from where we stopped, I know to get to our lead we need to click on CRM and we need to click on lead. Okay, so when we click on leads, we see all the lead that we've added. Right now, as you can see, my lead here is empty and I need to add a new lead. Don't forget, we said lead in CRM are individuals or companies who have shown a buying interest in your product but are currently not doing businesses with you. Another definition says it's used to describe an individual who might become your customer but currently isn't. That is, you have somebody that is a potential customer but currently is not your customer but a potential one. So same to our business, we have a way of ensuring we are keeping in touch with our potential customers and managing them effectively. So that is the purpose of this lead. And for any new person, any new lead you are bringing into the business, you need to register them here. From here, you need to register them. So this lead is the basis of most of the things you'll be doing on the CRM. So let's say you go out today as a new staff or existing staff, you meet new person, you need to add them firstly as a lead, even before you can do field work with them or for them and even sell to them. So always use this as the first approach in dealing with anybody. Okay, so let's say I'm adding a new person. All I just need to do is to click on the plus sign. When I click on the plus sign, it shows up a page that I need to fill. It's just asking basic information about this potential customer. Okay, so as you can see, this is what the form looks like. The red star behind the field name means those fields are important and required for you to submit this page. Let me show you something. It says at the top here, you have only display required field. When you toggle that part, you can see the important parts you need to fill. Most important parts you need to fill. The other fields too are important, but these are required for you to submit this form. Okay, so let me show you something. Now, what is name? You know, in any business, definitely you have somebody you are interacting with. So this is the person we are talking about. Let's say for company AWC, you are interacting with Mr. AJC. For example, let's say you are interacting with, for this business we are trying to register, or individual, let's say you are interacting with Mr. Sharecrm Ademola, like this, and the company name is let's say AJC Enterprises, and now the department of this person we are having a conversation with, you know, the person could be sales head, or let's say sales, for example, and the position of this person in that group is the general manager. So the next thing to fill here is the source. Let's see what we have. Under the source, we have all these options, but always pick introduction. Okay, so now we have the sales lead details. Okay, we need details about this lead we are trying to generate. We need information about them, like what do they sell, what are they into. I can just say they sell home appliances and lightings. Okay, and there I'm expected to put their phone number. Okay, that's their business phone number or the contact person phone number. Now the email is compulsory but not on this page, so you can keep it handy. And here we have the address of this particular lead, their shop address or office address, whichever. So I can just put the address. Something like this. Okay, other fields here are optional. Let's say And there are a couple of things you can do on this page. You can submit and create new if you have another person to add, but if this is just the only one you are adding, you can click on submit at the bottom here. And also you can save as draft. So if you save as draft, maybe because of incompleteness, you need more information to submit this page, you can pick it up anytime later. Okay, so let's say we save as draft because of one information or the other. So when you save as draft and I want to continue later, though I saved it as draft, on this page it still shows I have an empty lead space, but because I have a draft, I can always check. I come back to messages and I come to draft box here. So when I click on draft box, I can see my draft box with the lead about 20 seconds ago. I can click it to edit. So when I click to edit, I have this back and I can click submit now. So when I click submit, I just submitted the form and it opens up a new page. So let's see what the page looks like. So on this page, we have a couple of information. We have the company name, we have the source, we have the owner, which is you, and the department owner, which we all belong to, maybe Lonto or any other type. Okay, so now on this page, we can see something like a progress bar, a green one. This is a CRM system. It is a stage-by-stage system that shows the interaction and the progress in relationship with customers. So same way, this is what this is showing. And we have levels to CRM progresses. So the first stage we have on our own CRM is receive stage. On this stage, we add the customer to the application. We supply all the information about this customer, but we still have about 2 more stages to go to completely ascertain that we made great progress with this customer, with this lead, and this lead is about to become a customer. So let's see. So I'll click on change stage to business. When you're changing the state to business, it means the lead is discussing business. Okay, and we have the last one, change stage to conversion and close. If you click on close, that means the lead is not progressing, and immediately click on close. To continue with this lead afterward, you need to go and re-add the lead afresh. But now we are going to be using conversion because we are like experiencing great interest from this lead. Now we click on change stage again and we will select conversion. It says, are you entering the final stage? I say okay. Now for us to get to this last stage, it means the lead is about to become a customer. Now after these steps, we need to do one more thing to actually have our lead as a customer. Now, though we've completed the conversion stage and we already have a new customer, but if you check something outside here, let me show you. If you go back to messages and CRM and lead, you can see that after conversion, this business is still under the lead option, but now this person is no longer lead, or we need to actually confirm this person as a customer. We need to move it away from here and move it to under customer. Let me show you the customer page. This is where you see the customers, all of your customers, you see them here. Okay, so you see I'm having a customer already and I need to add the new company to this particular place. So let's go back to lead to complete what we need to do. So I'll click on this lead So when I click on it, I want to convert it to a customer. How do I do that? At the bottom here, you can notice this convert option that is here. If you're using an iPhone, you may need to click on more to see these other options that we have. Okay, so what I will do now is to click on convert. Please don't convert if the person is not ready to buy. If the person is not ready to buy, you can leave it under the delete section. But immediately the person is ready to buy or the person has placed order, you can continue with the convert option. So when I click on convert, it shows this. I don't need to do any other thing. I just need to click on OK. So when I click on OK, now this is a critical stage because we as salesperson, we stand in between our customer and the business. Each lead or customer registered by individual is tied to an individual. What am I saying in essence? If I register company A, the customer will be tied to me as a salesperson, and no other person can register the customer without a notice to me, and I'll be allowing if I accept the terms and condition or I may reject on the CRM. So if I register customer A, no other person can register customer A. So if you are registering a customer and at this level, you see it is going to associate with an existing customer. That is, that there is an existing customer already with this information, and possibly you may need to contact the initial owner about your conversation with this new customer. Okay, let's say, for example, let's use this as an example. Spa. Let's say there is a spa in Lagos which is registered by one of the salesperson already. You won't be able to register the same spa again without the consent of the initial registrar. Okay, so if it's a new customer entirely, so you can pick on new customer, and under the customer type we have several customer types here. So we have super dealer, we have distribution Lagos, we have distribution other states, we have modern trade, we have retail, we have modern trade shop, right, and we have T and K. So depending on your type, depending on your salesperson type, it can be a distributor, it can be a super dealer. This is the type of customer you also select, and there are other criteria that makes a customer of a type. For example, for a customer to be a super dealer, the person may have to be buying some amount of product that is over so amount of money. So you have to consider all these things. You can discuss with your line manager on the best choice to select from here. But most especially, you select the type of salesperson you are. Let's say I'm a distributor for Lonto or for Grid. I'll be selecting a DB here. Okay, you can ask your line manager about other types. So the type you select here will influence the cost or the selling price of the items you'll be ordering later in the tutorial. Okay, let's say for this tutorial I'll be selecting Lagos DB as a customer type, and the salesperson was the same person I used initially, though I can't remember the name, so I'll just put Sharecrm. I think Olayinka also. Olayinka, same contact person. And states is, is Lagos already because I selected Lagos DB. Okay. And now I need the email. I told you this is going to be important. You won't be able to submit if you don't supply it here. So let's say Sharecrm Olayinka at abc.com. Okay, so now see this next one, which is customer situation. This has a very strict meaning, like what products are they demanding from you, what product are they asking about, what are the information, and their business strengths, like what is the size of their store and where is it located and all, and competing products. What are the products they are already selling that are competing with our products? Okay, and some other information. So you're expected to enter the information here. So the next one we have is customer photo. You're expected to upload the customer photo. You can pick it from your album if you have it in your gallery already, or if you don't have it, you can use the camera to take a real-time photo of the customer. Okay, so for this tutorial, let me just be picking myself so I may be using that as the customer photo, and for the shop photo, I can just pick like you can snap the shop to represent the shop photo. Okay, it says image blurry, you can retake if it's not clear. So I just retook the picture and now I can submit. I repeat, if the customer is not ready to buy, don't submit this page. So immediately I submit this page, it goes for approval, and you need to contact Mr. Isin or Mr. Roman to approve for you, or you can ask your line manager to help you follow up. How do you know if it has been approved or not? You can see this lock sign at the top here. It shows there is a pending approval on this particular customer. So you can always follow up and ensure that this customer is approved on time. So immediately the customer is approved, we can do other operations for this customer. So now that we've done the conversion, let's see what we have. Another way is you can use this forward to forward directly to the person that will be approving. When I click on the forward, I can look for the person under colleague, for example, and search. You can say eSIM. I can just select him like this and do OK. Immediately I do OK, he gets a direct message that there is a pending approval and he can attend to it immediately. Okay, good. So after the convert, let's see what we have. Under the lead now, our lead will be empty because we just converted it or transferred it. Let me show you again. Can you see? Because we've done the conversion, our lead is going to be empty here. And when we go to customer, we can easily pick this customer. Now, we can now call this lead a customer. Now, you can see AJC Enterprises now under the customer section, though it is pending approval. But now, we can start performing other operations on this customer. So that is all about the lead. Thank you for watching. So now we'll be going into other operations that we have on the CRM that are very important. I hope you understand the previous video as we'll be moving into the next one. So the next one is Fieldwork. To do fieldwork, or what does fieldwork means? Fieldwork means I won't be in the office, I'll be on the field with a customer. Okay, it means I will not be in the office and I will be on the field with a customer. This is a common thing to majorly our outstation staff that are not coming to the office and are always on the market, in the market or outside the office, trying to acquire enough sales. So majorly, this field work is expected every day. As far as you are not in the office, you are expected to submit field work on a daily basis and in a timely manner. Okay, let me show you how to do field work. To do field work, you click on app and you click on field work. Note, field work is very important and most likely used as your attendance. Okay, this is what shows the business that you are actively working outside the office. When you're not in the office, this is just to understand the situation where you are. And apart from that, it is also used to pay your conveyance. Conveyance means the money you spend moving from your home to various customers. Okay, this money is accumulated and paid possibly on a weekly or monthly basis depending on the policy. So let's take a look at what we have under the fieldwork. So we have something called fieldwork calendar, and we can see it's picking the date today, right? Okay, so for every fieldwork you want to submit, so let's say today I will be going to a customer's place. Let's say, under my customer I have two customers. Let's say I'm going to one of them, AJC. Let's say I want to go to AJC today. I will ensure today's date is picked, and I'll click on the plus. This can be done. This is expected to be done while you are with the customer, as if you're trying to do it after leaving the customer's place, you won't be able to. So you're expected to submit field work when you are in the customer's place on a daily basis. Okay, I just click on the plus sign and I clicked on sign in. So when I click on sign in, you can see this place. This place is already picking my location. In any instance, you can see a pop-up like agree location, put on your location, please always do. And after doing that, you have your location shown here. Though it's a code, but it represents the location where I am currently. And here now, I have a fieldwork object here. There are some technical things to understand about this fieldwork object, which I'll be explaining in a moment. Now, let's say you are new to the business, you don't have a customer yet, but you have lead, right? If you have lead without a customer, you can still use fieldwork. Then it is assumed that you are going to a lead person to ensure business happens rather than to an existing customer. So you can easily change the fieldwork type here if you don't have a customer yet and change it to lead. Note, even if you don't have a customer yet, you must have a lead. You must have one of the two. So my lead, because I already converted all of them, it's empty. But I can click on the plus sign here to add a new lead and use as a fieldwork. Do you understand? But if I have a customer, then I just need to pick the customer that I have, just like the way I have customers right now. Do you understand? Okay. Right now I have customers, and all I just need to do is to click on add customer. So it is checking nearby that do I have any customer nearby. The system is intelligent to know when you are with a customer after you register the customer's location. I'll show you how to register the customer's location in a moment. Let's say it's showing nearby none. There is no customer nearby, but actually I'm with a customer. Now set the location of a particular customer to where I am currently. All I just need to do is to click on all. Okay. Regardless, you can still use this even though you are not setting the customer location. Let's say where I am currently is with AJC Enterprises. I'll click on AJC, right? Now see this pop-up. This is used to tell the system that this place I am is the customer's place. Is this AJC Enterprise office? If I click OK, it will save this location. If I click cancel, it will just submit normally, no issues. Okay, let's say I click OK. Now, the system now understands that AJC Enterprise is at this location CCHR plus R8C. So let me show you something again. Let's say I click on add. Again, you can see nearby is now showing AJC because I already set the location. So this is good for you if this will just save you some stress, Anytime you are nearby, AJC can easily pick on that nearby instead of searching from all of your customers if there are so many. So that is the benefit of that. So now let's see how we do fieldwork. I've already selected with the object AJC Enterprises, and here I need to fill the note about our discussion. Like me visiting this person, what is the benefit, what is the expectation, what is the request, and how do we intend to improve the business with this person. I can state all of these things. Do you understand? You can save all of this thing here, and the management can see and follow up with. Now, do you know you can go to more than one customer? Yes, you can go to more than one customer in a day, but when you do field work with customer A, when you get to customer B, you do another field work for the same day. So that is not all. When you do field work, you state all of the conversations and all the metrics. After that, you need to do some few more things. One of the things you need to do is to take picture whenever you are still there. As you can see this, it shows your name, it shows the location and time, and it shows the address you are currently in. So how do you take pictures for field work? You turn your camera. You can take a front picture of the shop firstly. Okay, it says blurry. You can retake. You can take a front picture of the shop, and now you can also add yourself like this. Can we see that? So you can add yourself like this. I just added enough pictures to show that, okay, I'm actually with this customer, and I've stated all of our conversation at the top here. I can add more. Yeah, I can add more information to this field work. Okay, now that we are done, we can now click on the sign in at this top, the sign in option at the top here, to submit this field work. Let me just show you how. So when you click on sign in, yeah, I just submitted a field work successfully for AJC Enterprise. So let's say I'm going to another customer after AJC, maybe one or two customers in a day. I'll just click on the plus sign when I get to the next customer and click sign in again and do the same process. Okay, in this case now, it is telling me that recommended by nearby customer that I'm with AJC. Let's say I'm having a different customer because it is showing me because I'm nearby to AJC. I can just pick another customer from here. Let's say I'm with ABC. Now it's asking me, is this the location? I can say cancel. That no, it's not the location. For this option too, I can state our conversation, blah 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 blah, and use the camera option again to snap the shop, the location, and all. So I just did, and I can do another signing. That means I'll be having two field work for this day. I may have more than two, I may have three, I may have countless number. So that is how to do field work. If you have any question, you can always get in touch with me. So if you submit field work and you want to check the days you did not submit, you can check by just clicking on the calendar. So for second, I did not submit. For first, I did not submit. For third, I submitted. And you can see this dot under the date to show that you've submitted your field work. So always note this. Thank you. We've made a very big progress today. So let's see some other things that we have in our CRM. Okay, the next thing that we have on our CRM that is important for us to know is log. What is log? Log is similar to report, or is the same thing as report. It's just the summary of our daily activity. Like we know that we can go to more than one customer in a day, and field work are submitted respectively. But we need a summary of these activities as just a single whole. So how do we go about it to add log? Log is expected to be submitted daily, and failure to do so attract fines, possibly. So let's see how it goes. To add a log, you need to come to CRM and you come to log. Yeah, log. So when you click on log, it opens up, and I'll show you how to fill the log successfully and correctly. So as you can see, it is empty. So let me click on plus to add a new one. Now we have types of log. We have the daily report, we have weekly report, and we have monthly report. Daily report is to be submitted on a daily basis by the end of the day. Weekly report is to be submitted by the end of the week, summary of the week, and monthly is a summary of the month submitted end of the month. So I'm submitting daily reports, so I'll pick daily plan. So when I pick daily plan, this page loads up. So now I have this page. The red ones, the red field are important. So I have customer visited and feedback from each customer. More than one customer or one, you can state here as whichever way that pleases you. I can say customer A. I may do my own like this. Customer A says blah blah blah. Still customer A says to blah 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 blah, and I can do it like this to customer B says blah blah blah. Do you understand? You can just structure it anyhow you feel like. Okay, there is an option to upload pictures too, which you can do. Just select the picture icon and pick your picture. So now we have market feedback. We are trying to give us feedback about competitors' price of similar products. Okay, same product that we have. You want to give us competitors' price. You can say for example, CTL 119 is related to another product of another brand, and they sell it for so amount. Our own is sold for so amount. You can give us comparison. Okay, it can be in form of a prepared Word document that you can upload in form of a picture. Anyhow, you just need to give us the market feedback. Okay, so we have the total achievement and today's achievement, which is in form of collection and supplied. You can ask your line manager on this. Okay, so we have the next one, monthly target. Let's say my monthly target is 10 million naira. Okay, it will be 10 million all through my reporting days. And monthly achievement, let's say the first day of the month I sold 500,000. When I'm submitting my log the first day of the month, it will be 500,000. So today is 3rd of the month, and I have sold 2.5 plus 500,000. That means it is 3 million. So here now I'll be doing the accumulation. So here I can put 3M. Here I can put 10M. Okay, so I have sold 3M altogether this month. That is the monthly achievement so far at the time I'm reporting. So what I have next is work plan for next period. The next period is next day, excluding Sunday. So when it is Sunday, you can put the next period of a Monday. So always notice that. So I can just put the next period day, the location I'll be visiting, the customer to visit, and purpose. I have to specify what customer I'm visiting and the purpose of visiting, and what is the target. How much am I expecting to actually get from this visit to this customer? Okay, you're just planning against the next day. Okay, so experience, you can tell us your experience you've gathered working that day. This is just personal thing, you can just specify whatever experience you've gathered. Okay, now reviewer. Here you are expected to select your line manager. When you click on reviewer, you can search for anyone in the business. So you're expected to search for your line manager to add to the reviewer. Yeah, okay. I may be picking Mr. Shiji Ogunseji for this purpose. Automatically, some people are copied automatically, so you can just ignore that part. Okay, and all you just need to do next is to do the submit your log. So let me submit and we see. So when I submit, the page loads up and it looks like this. Good, I just submitted my daily report. Can you see? Okay, if I want to add a new one, I do plus and add a new one too. So thank you for watching till now. So we have just few more options to go, which is we have sales record, or no, okay, we have sales record. Let's just check sales record. Sales record is just you're keeping record of your sales, let's say, or you're keeping record of your possible sales. Okay, let's say you are expecting to get another of 5 million naira tomorrow. So you can just put the sales record here so that the management can be involved, like they can know that you're having a future forecast for another. So you can put the content of what the order looks like. You can put the follow-up type, how you've been following up with the customer. Is it either phone, email, call, or any other type, So let's say I'm following up with the customer via phone call to buy the product, and I'll be following up the next day, which is tomorrow. Okay, and I can just submit. This is just like keeping record. So that is that about that. So let's see the one of the important ones, which is sales order. So let's check what we have on the sales order. Yeah, this is technically one of the most important operation that you're expected to perform on the CRM, and this is one of the biggest purpose why we made the CRM. Okay, to sell to customer. So everything you need to sell is on this platform, and I'll be showing you this step by step of this particular sales order. Okay, what is sales order? Sales order means you are placing order on behalf of a customer. Okay, I'm placing order on behalf of a customer. So the customer gives me their order, like what they want to buy. Me as a salesperson, since I interface in between the customer and the business, I'll place the order for the customer. And when I'm done placing the order for the customer pays into the business account, and I ensure the shipping and delivery of this item to the customer. Okay, so I want to show us how it works. Let's say I want to add new sales order for any of the customers I have. Note, you can only raise sales order for registered customer. So I'll click on the plus sign. So when I click on the plus sign, the page loads up, and I have something like this. Okay, I hope we are together. I have something like this. Now, the order date is set automatically. I need to pick a customer, right? Customer name. So I just selected to select the customer. And as you can see, it is it shows no customer because the customer I registered are not approved yet. Oh, that's bad. So because they are not approved yet, I can't actually sell to them. Okay, so let's just assume I picked a customer here, and the type of the customer is, like we said earlier, we have 9G, we have distribution, super dealer, and all. So initially I selected distributor as the customer type. So here that when I'm selling to, I need to select distributor as a customer type, right? Okay, 9JD serves as distribution, 9JM for modern trade, 9JW for super dealer, B2B for just normal retail. So I'll be selecting 9JD. Now I'll be selecting the payment method. We have 3 payment methods: cash, credit, and pay on delivery. So depending on the one you are going with, you can select from here. So let's say I'm selecting credit, that the customer has already transferred the money into the business account, okay? Or the customer will be transferring it into the business account before delivery. Okay, so when I'm done setting that, I can go down to where I have order. This is where I'll be placing the order. Now, what does this order looks like? This order looks like as if I'm shopping on Jumia or Konga or any other online platform, where I see the items I want to buy, I select the quantity, and I get my order processed. Same way. So when I click on order, let's see what we have. Unfortunately, it's asking us to select a customer. So later I'll be making a video on this order, but with a few other videos that we have initially, we should be able to operate the CRM efficiently. Okay, so I'll be coming back to this sales order tutorial later in the video. Okay, so let's see some notable mentions. You can see also price list on the CRM by clicking on price list, and you can click on all object again to check some other things, like you can check inventory here. Okay, let's say you have some other options you can also check out here. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.